I'd take it, but I'm also a very YOLO kind of a player.
Looks a little risky. It might be good.
Did you just read the thing that says risky battle and say it looks a little risky? That's your
No,
input?
no,
That's your
no.
input?
I looked at the numbers. I looked at the numbers. The numbers look close.
You might lose your tier 1 and tier 2 unit.
I'd honestly be okay with that if that was the trade-off.
Maybe,
oh, I don't have enough movement to try it again. Dang it.
Maybe the wolf.
The wolf, actually, if I win a battle, the wolf comes back to life. It's got resurgence.
Here's the thing. Your leader and your giant will stay alive and they will win the fight. The rest, I can't. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I apparently don't have enough movement to try again, so possibly it's the start of the next turn.
Also, it depends what those modifiers actually do, because they can be nasty.
Okay, so we might try that next turn, chat. The Blightfall thing might be bad. Oh yeah, chat just reminded me that that Blightfall thing would be in effect, possibly, where a random unit takes 15 damage every turn. Which would be some gambling.
It's risky, man. It's risky.
Yeah.
I think based on the info, we've concluded that it's risky.
Yeah.
You might even say it's a risky battle.
Good answer. Good answer.
I'm having trouble choosing a 4th tome. I'd like something that gives buffs that affect all units, not just racial units. Any recommendations?
Tome of Zeal.
Hold on, I'm looking for it. I'm gonna read it.
The Zeal damage buff goes on all units except mythics. Of course, I also don't know exactly what kind of build you're running, so I don't know if it fits very well.
It's lots of animals, monsters, and beasts is the most part. So I need stuff that's not just like racial enchants.
Right. Tome of Roots, if you don't already have it, because you get Blight Blades and Poison Arrows, so that's both melee and ranged attacks. Same thing with Cryo and Pyromancy Tomes. You get like a melee and a ranged enchant on all of them. I don't really do animals too often, but I know the tome. It's the one that gives you super growth. I gotta find the name of it.
That's actually going to be my 5th tome. This is my 4th, and I can't pick that one yet. But yeah, that one is good.
All right, Tome of Vigor.
Yeah, I can't get that one currently. That's going to be my next one.
I don't really know what else you're spec'd into, so it's hard for me to say. But if you want like a good all-around damage buff that goes on everything, Zeal is hard to beat.
Okay.
And then that Fanatical Workforce spell like puts your building production into absolute overdrive, so you can catch up your city production.
Alright, I'll try it.
Hello. Hi, Team Good. Hello.
Righteousness.
Well,
Greetings.
well.
Vile
The other
forces of
CEO.
darkness.
Courses
Yes,
through their
I've
veins.
come with
They
a
become
question.
mightier, more valiant.
You guys want to
They
do a
brush
knowledge
off
check?
their wounds and any pain.
Or knowledge
curious.
check.
What? Are we rolling
Yeah,
for
no,
initiative? What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
I know Bomb just put you up to this because he always wants to know, but he's always in first when he asks. So what's his knowledge?
Yeah.
That's a great question. He didn't tell me that, but damn, you really pegged him cleanly.
He
And
didn't
he's
tell me.
sweet.
She
I mean,
immediately owns up to it.
Well,
You can
when
tell
you're
them
caught,
that.
you're caught.
You
Listen,
can just-
we can make
You
a deal.
You go back there and tell them that Fairlight read the book instantly, knew this was a Bomb just question, and that if he wants to know, he's got to tell us his.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let him know. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was something.
That's crazy. You knew immediately. That's. Oh my god.
He's trying to gauge how far ahead of us he is. He's probably debating if he can come crush somebody now, or if we're too like
All right, when she
too
comes
strong.
back, we all just say dreadnoughts.
A dreadnought.
That's
we all
where
just
we're
start
at.
naming off tier 4 tomes. Be like, yeah, I just picked up Tome of the Chaos Lord. no biggie.
I'll send him a picture of my one
Yeah.
fire giant. Be like, yeah, I got a stack of these.
Excuse me. I'm an envoy from the evil nations.
Hello.
Yes, I'm here to tell you that my knowledge is 199.
That's very impressive.
That's impressive. Yeah, that's impressive. We're very proud of you.
And
what's
since
Bomb
you're
just said,
good,
like-
you would do the honorable thing and tell me your knowledge.
But
right?
since you're evil, you just lied to us.
Oh, it's true. Evil.
True.
dealer.
He might not really be at 199. We have to doubt him because he's evil. He's not just evil. He's not even very evil. He's super evil.
Super evil.
High
Hold
tier
on.
evil.
Wait, let me double check. Yep. Super evil Brockgars. Son of evil.
You were
Brockgars.
checking his name. I thought you were checking your knowledge.
No. I'm double checking to make sure he is in fact super evil.
My father was evil, but we discovered that wasn't evil enough.
So
I am super evil.
So what is Bomdus's knowledge at? Since we know he's the one putting you up to this question.
I don't know, but I can find out.
Tell you what.
Since you told us your knowledge, one of us can tell you ours.
I volunteer
Okay.
as tribute.
Sure, Muck. What's yours?
All right, Orcish. I'm gonna be give you very honorable answer here. All right. I am the lowest on the team in this department, and I am at 150.
Well,
Okay. Well, I lied to you. I actually only have 198.
That is super evil.
Kill the
Fantastically.
messenger.
Yes.
He's gone. Okay, that's good. I lied to him too. I had 155.
Classic.
Who else play? Jackals, if you do exclamation players, you can see a list of the players. If you're wanting to know who's who, I'm up here. Fairlight is this white colored patch.
Mukluk, I have
Underground.
hit the surface. Where are you?
Purple and green are my teammates. Okay, so I see you coming out of the cave. Just down below you and to the right is me standing on that desecrated temple. Do you see my giant?
I do. It's very difficult to miss your ginormous frame.
Yeah. However, I'd rather be in prime condition going to help you with that ghost ship that we talked about, so I am going to come back to this project later. So I will head over there now.
Also, I gotta say that one orc unit on the wolf that you have, he's very, very hairy, except for his chest, which just shows off his pecs.
Yeah, so it's it's a enchant that he got. It's animal kinship. They get you get 10% bonus damage and crit chance for all units if they're near an animal, and it did that.
And it gave him 70% hair.
Yeah, Yeah, it made them all Super Saiyan 4. That's right. Out of curiosity, I just tried to build a road in the water, and the game's like, no, you're stupid. Oh, dang it. Katie just found one of my scouts that was simply passing through her area to go down to the, Ohio, but she saw it. Oh no, wait, does she see the other one? I can't tell if she sees the, I don't think she does. That one scout that's still in her area, I think she can't see it. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm betting on it. Let's see. I'm gonna send a bird over there just for knowledge. Okay, we got a bit more view of the ghost ship area. Dude, Katie has a really nice, like, choke point here to get to Ohio. Like, it is difficult to get down there.
I think as long as we can conquer Slaghill, it should be... Wait, it's just like the little pathway, isn't it? The little pathway.
Yeah, it's just like... You know, it's not like, you know, Fairlight, where you can attack from 360 directions. She's just got, like, one or two.
Let's see. If you really don't want to go through that middle area, you could also just go topside. Looks like topside's pretty open, at least.
Trying to figure out what to build for this city, chat. Channeling Chamber gives more spell slots and stuff. It costs a lot of mana. Costs a lot of freaking mana. There's catapult towers. Shrine to the spirits. Plus 10 food income per farm. You have 8. That would be substantial. Let's hold on that. Oh, I just got the pop-up for hero number 4.
Oh, yeah. I think Katie's army might be trying to come to my capital.
Get ready.
Yeah, it looks like they're... I see like their main, like their main champion there.
I like how my faction is all like primitive people, like shamans and blow dart guns, and one of my hero options is a member of my race wearing almost no clothes with a flintlock gun.
You know, it's one of those savages that are falling into the tunnel. We met him, we nursed him back to health, taught him how to use the gun. He married, you know, some mayor's daughter. You can make a full movie out of it.
I'm sure it would be a hit.
We can call him the last Mammoth Rider.
The only downside to the ranger heroes is they can like never use mounts, as far as I can tell, so they're always slower.
The Rangers?
That means you have a weapon equipped that doesn't allow a mount.
Is there a ranger weapon that allows a mount? I know bow, gun, and blowgun do not allow it.
Crossbow does.
Oh,
Sword and pistol also do.
Okay.
I had a hero with a
haven't seen
tier
those
4
options.
I've had a tier with a, or sorry, I've had a hero with a tier 4 crossbow, and let me tell you, that's some damage. Like that true shot was doing like 90 damage.
I could hire a Cthulhu-looking rat from Katie. Wait, this lady has 48 speed. How does this lady have 48 speed? There's a mage, and she starts with a wolf mount, but that's normally 40 speed for my faction. She has 48, and I actually don't know how.
She might have athletics trait. What race?
She's mine. She's a orc with the animal kinship and draconic vitality enchants and all that.
Oh, no idea then.
Me neither. I'll take her though.
Maybe she's just built different.
She's just built different. Yeah, that's right.
The technical answer.
Mm-hmm. Chat, completing a province annexation summons an animal unit under your control depending on the province.
Yeah,
But then
I
have
did
to
not
pay the
realize
upkeep
that new
problem.
heroes were for hire this turn until after I spent all my money. So I'll have to
I
wait
did
till
just
next
say,
turn.
hey, fourth hero.
Same.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we have anything else to this turn? No scooter
Silver
mounts?
Star, since you can see,
I have used spider
on
mounts in the
map,
past, Jackals.
you
They are in this game.
tell me if there's any easily grabbable magic materials that haven't been claimed on the east or north ends of the map.
Eastern north end. Well, there's one to the left of the eye. I know that's not the direction you told me, but right next to my outpost. I just never bothered taking because I didn't clear the birds.
Oh, you didn't. Honestly, when you put that outpost down, I thought you put it there solely to grab that item, and I was about to say, "Hey, I want that," but then I was like, "Eh, you got there first," so I let it go. I didn't
No, you
realize
can
you
have
weren't taking it.
Well, I was going to, but I never cleared the camp, so it's not like I can benefit from it, right?
Okay, is that outpost not becoming a city?
No.
Gotcha.
It's just there for vision and for the tunnel. That's it.
Yep. Nope. That's a good thing to
But
have.
yeah, there's one to the north of Wildheart in all that wildland.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm about to grab. I was just wondering if I missed any. There's one up on that northwest corner behind Muck that no one has taken yet. You guys should grab that.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
working
it's
on that.
that's exactly what we were going for. Is one, spreading to it has been slow going, and two, the infestation was a problem because it was a very powerful one.
Have you seen the landmark, Spirit Falls? Fairlight, to the left of Wildheart?
Yes, I have.
Outside of that, I don't see any other magical stuffs in that vicinity.
My building around Spirit Falls looks pretty strong. 10 food per tile. Extra regen, extra city stability. It's going to make for a fantastic city.
After a couple more turns, I will have enough Imperium to raise my city cap and make a fourth one, if I wish to. I was looking around because, as the primal, I'm looking for glacial mammoth dens, and I was looking to see if there was any that would kind of like impede the enemy coming toward us to like put ice in their path. I see one that's a little up and left of Silver's outpost, his southernmost outpost, and one that's kind of due west from Bombgis. That would be kind of difficult to get a foothold, I think. There's 3 nests there.
I love that a monster just attacked me while I had the diplomacy screen open. Okay, next question. Do any of you have access to tranquility pools yet?
I think I have one. Let me check.
No, me no.
Well, we gotta.
You have focus crystals, according to the diplomacy screen, but nothing else.
I think it's.
Oh, you know what? I mean, it'll be a number of turns, but the thing in the top left that I told you I was working on getting, because it's under the infestation, that is a tranquility pool.
Correct. That's one of the ones I'm looking at, and then I have one. If we can get 3 tranquility pools, I can craft full status immunity rings.
Yo. Okay. Yeah. If I can just conquer Riverbed, like integrate it, then I'll have a tranquility pool because it has one right there on it.
Oh, they have one. Okay. Did they already claim it?
No, for Riverbed.
Oh yeah, they did already claim it. So why?
Well, it's not integrated. It's just like.
They should be giving it to you anyway after Pact of Loyalty, right? It's a Pact of Vassalage.
Yeah.
One of the various stages of their loyalty, they'll eventually just give it to you before you have to like integrate the city. You can still go ahead and integrate the city, but you should have access to the magic material before that happens. I just don't know how far off you are from getting it.
I'm 4 turns away from Supreme Vassalage, but I could just integrate it after this turn, basically.
We lost a polar bear, chat. Bear down.
Yeah, for this turn.
Both of these might be doable. What did I just get? I think I got the wyvern. Nice. Not bad. Graceful judgment.
Can someone spot me 20 gold?
Probably can. Let
No.
me double check because I was going to hire a hero this turn. I might not have 20 extra gold.
What?
Yeah, that's
Chad,
the
this is
exact
a
same thing I
mount
would
I
do.
just got. What? Touch of Grace.
Actually, never
Can
mind. I got
give
it.
a friendly unit grace. The next time they're attacked, they heal.
I just
10
had a whole
health.
bunch of units queued, so I'm just gonna unqueue one.
No, someone hired the Scholar Governor already. No, they beat me to it. I knew it. I knew because I didn't have enough money last turn, someone would hire her first.
Oh wait, there's shared recruitment things.
There is, yes.
Oh, that's.
When you're looking at the heroes, you're seeing like people of your race, but you're also seeing people of my race because we're recruiting from all of our cities collectively.
Ah. Attack now.
Holy moly. I have a single province providing 35 food. That's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like Katie's trying to roll up on me. So.
Katie's trying to roll
Might
up on
wanna-
you.
Might
Well,
want to get your armies together
They
in one
okay.
location.
So
then.
I see their main guy, and it's on a path. It's on a single pathway, which goes literally straight north to my area. So it's like, I feel like they would be coming this way. So I'm like prepping a little bit.
I think you're pretty far ahead of her, to be honest. She comes to fight you. She gets smacked. I said let her come.
I'm gonna clap those cheeks. Put them in the place.
Got a little bit more vision on New Orleans. I can see a Spelljammer left of the capital. Not sure if there's any other useful information
Mukluk,
to be seen
for
here.
the Bacon Cove fight, I'll just stay near you so you can initiate the fights.
Okay. Next turn, I should be able to reach that, what is that, a Banshee that's right in front of us? I don't know if it's going to move. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach the cove in a single turn. We'll see. I will let you know. Looking at the border of it... Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure if the border of the battle would reach land. No, all the units involved will have to go in.
What's a good? Is there like a certain layout you'd want for like your units? Like you'd want one archer, one animist, like one this, one that, or is there like?
I personally am a fan of one support, one range, and 4 melee. And whatever, and your hero may fill one of those roles. Like if you have if your lord is a healer, for example, then I would have like lord, archer, 4 melee.
Ooh, yeah.
The only thing I would suggest is to have 2 animists because they summon very strong additional units and they give you really good buffs to the rest of your units. So I would say 2 animists instead of an archer.
Yeah, primal support unit is pretty freaking strong. So like 4 melee, 2 supports is very viable for you.
Yes.
Kyo, Kyo, I think it's worth explaining that. The Animus have a spell ability they can do, and it heals the target, but it also gives the target 3 stacks of a buff. And if an Animist themselves have 5 stacks of that buff, it unlocks a new skill. So if on turn 1, if you have 2 Animus heal one of them, that way they jump from, they go from 0 stacks to 3, and then they cap out at 5. Then on the second turn, they can use the other spell, which summons your guardian deity, which I think for you is the giant spider. And then after like 2 turns, their spells cool down, and then you just pump their heals into the other animist, and you can summon it again.
Oh my gosh, there's so much, yeah.
You also have a spell that just does that, so after like on the 3rd turn of combat, you should have 3 of those things running around.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, I'm like looking at all my abilities, and there's like Rising Fury, like Fury of Tunneling Spider and stuff.
Yeah, all that means is that whenever your units attack or that buff is being cast, you get stacks on a unit. Once that each of those units gets 5 stacks, they basically get a massive buff. That's all it is.
Okay.
For you, I think it's extra damage and lifesteal.
Yeah. Okay.
For Mukluk, because he's mammoth, not spider, he gets a different buff.
And Mom just has a weakened army just south of me. I wish my ruler were not on the other end of the world right now. I would go down there and attack. He might be close to you, Nyx. He's like just south of your outpost at the cottage.
Yeah, I see.
Or above the cottage. He's trying to put down outposts and he's like encroaching on my domain with them.
He has very strong buffs from tomes on his units, but from what I'm seeing at the front lines, I can handle that.
He's probably trying to keep his costs low by not putting out any super powerful units yet.
Just throwing some more ice over there, chat, to mess with them. Signature skill available for the lady that we just hired.